Here we go. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Five golden maple syrups, 4 RCMP, 3 cups of Timmy's, 2 toques, and our true north strong and free.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And welcome back to Season 2 of SHHH Moto Travels. We have a few announcements for 2022. Before we continue on with this video, I want to show you something new. We've opened up a store. There will be a link to it within the video description, but here's what the store looks like. First of all, a couple updates for the channel in 2022. I'm going to get my focus back to doing travel and destination videos, where I do a video on the motorcycle where I find an interesting place, tell a story about it. Those are the type of videos I enjoy. That's the reason why I started the YouTube channel in the first place. And that's the videos my dad used to like to watch.
Hey, Craig, did you tell them about the new day that the videos are going to be released?
Nope.
What day is it?
Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, what time?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock Pacific, right?
That's right.
Okay, I got it. Hello.
And now for the plan. Wait for it.
The Chronic Countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So here's our plan for 2022.
We're calling it the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go trip.
So it's going to be 5 months,
4 directions or corners,
3 oceans,
2 people,
and 1 country.
Canada!
So we're going to be touring Canada this year for 5 months, starting in June this summer.
Our own big backyard.
On this trip, we're going to be focusing on lesser known places.
Some offbeat adventures and attractions. That's always been our style.
Some of the quirky stuff.
Yep.
And I'm going to show you a couple of clips that we have from before we started this YouTube channel of some adventures that we had in the past. And that's kind of the things we're going to search for this time.
So if you know something quirky, don't be afraid to let us know about it in Canada. We might go see it. Bonjour, Canada!
So that's what we'd like to get in the comments. Some ideas that you guys have, places to go visit and things to see, and some things we might not even know about. So any comments are appreciated. A couple other things that we want to do on this trip. One, for instance, is we love to do meetups with some other channel and content creators. Just like a couple that we had this year. I'll show you a couple of pictures that I had a great pleasure of meeting some of these people. So if you're on our route, and if the time works, it'd be great to catch up with some of you guys. And here's a shout out for the Canadian guys. I'm sure hope we get a chance to meet. But we probably will not end up in places like this for the trip. When we travel around, I love going to craft breweries and I like trying different types of beers. And this one behind me is one I used to come to all the time. And one of my favorite ones is this Open Road. If you have any suggestions on this trip of where we should go for craft beers, let me know.
It's too cold for beer. Let's go!
Here's a map of British Columbia, and this is what we did in 2021. Here's our plan for 2022.
A new map!
Okay, unfold it. Oh. Here's the map of Canada, and where we live is actually in the southwest corner of Canada. What we want to do is go up the west coast all the way to the westernmost point. Then we want to get to the northernmost point for a road in Canada. Then we'll come back down and make our way across the center of the country all the way down to the southernmost point. From there, we're going to take off to get to the Maritimes to tour all of that, and eventually make our way to the easternmost point. That's the idea.
Guess we're not going there anymore. Oops.
So this is where, if you know anything that we shouldn't miss or we should do along this trip,
Even quirky stuff, or maybe especially quirky stuff.
just leave a comment on this video and we'll put it in our book of things to do. How are we going to be traveling during this 5-month tour? On this trip, I'm going to be taking both the Pan America and the Road Glide. But how am I going to take 2 bikes? What you'll see is you'll see the chase vehicle behind me. Lucinda will be driving that with the bike trailer, and one of the bikes will be in the trailer all the time while I ride the other one. Pretty hard on a 5-month trip to take just one bike. Where are we going to be staying while we're on the road for a 5-month tour? And that's a good question. We are going to be splitting our time with many different types of stays. Hotels, motels, homestays, shared accommodation sometimes, hostels, who knows. But we are also going to do some camping, some tent camping, and camping in our motorcycle trailer. One of the upcoming videos, I'll show you how we set up the trailer for doing that. As we travel through the many diverse regions of Canada, we're going to be searching out for a lot of different places to stay. Some offbeat places and some very unusual places to stay. So come follow us and see where we end up. If you do have any suggestions, throw them in the comments below. As we all know over the last couple of years, there's a lot of outside influences that can change a person's plans pretty quick. But at this time, we're planning on leaving in the beginning of June 2022, going all the way up until November. There is another potential phase to this trip that could change it from 5 months up to about 9 months. But of course, we're not going to announce anything like that until we receive permissions, if we can do that. That'll be on a future update. Until that point, when this tour is going to start, you're still going to be able to follow my normal videos around the Vancouver area. And as the weather improves this year, I'll expand it to the Gulf Islands, Vancouver Island, and a little bit of the interior.